right, let's talk about Diddy. Let's talk about Sean Puffy Combs. Lord have mercy. Yeah, T, I think they dropped some cases on him.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I think they dropped a few cases. I think they might get him on prostitution, but he got a lot of cases dropped. Now, do I think he's gonna get off? No. He gonna serve some time. I don't know what he's gonna serve time for, but whatever it is, he probably gonna get time served and then probation. But I think this was just a bigger thing. I think they was just trying to humiliate that man and expose him. You know what I'm saying? Because they went through too much, spent too much money, and they turned down his bail. He tried to give him what, 50 million?
First time.
Yeah, what you think about it, man?
I told him, I said, it just be one of them things, man. I said that it's karma involved, but in actuality, what did he really do wrong?
Right.
I know people look at it as, man, this is not right. This is, woo, woo, woo. But what did he actually do that was wrong? But I think it's everything that led up to that point. And like I said, even the thing with Cassie, he could have done one or two things, and I think some of the shit with her never would have surfaced. Either got behind her and gave her the engine she needed for her career, or you can marry her. Because it ain't like she didn't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? You could do one or two, but he took it and went another way with it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one part of it, and then like I said, Diddy had got to, Diddy be like, it's my way or no way. And I think, man, if this right here don't humble you, man, just let you know, like, look, you just gotta go a different way about doing things, and then damn, treat people the way you want to be treated.
I mean, I pray I never be in a position where I'm at the top of the world and lose it all.
Yeah.
I pray I'm never in a position where I gotta experience that, man. I can only imagine what that man going through right now.
Yeah, mentally.
Physically.
Yeah.
You gotta think about what he eating in there. Emotionally, he tore up.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
All this stuff was happening while you was high on drugs. And you sitting in that courtroom listening to all this, what these people saying while you sober. And, like, while you clean, like...
And they saying it in front of his kids.
In front of kids, his mom.
Terrible.
I kept saying this shit for a long time. After that incident in that club with Shine and J-Lo, man, chill out.
Yeah.
Get your money, but chill out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with getting your money and staying out the way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I just said to myself, I said, look, if he come up out of this, all this stuff don't happen to him, I guarantee you, all fingers and toes must be straight.
Look, man. What them people did to Diddy was bigger than Diddy. Them people hurt Diddy's whole family tree. Ain't nobody going to work with that man no more. His respect is gone. His hip hop music shit. You think he gonna come in hip hop and music and do something? No, that's gone. It's over with, bro. They on there saying that you wanted this girl to rub man nut on your chest, man. The shit that they spoke about in there, the way people treated you, they turned their back on you, dog. Khaled ain't spoke about you since you got locked up. Like, Khaled got a video of him and 50 shaking hands on the golf course.
Yeah.
Damn. French Montana and 50 cool. Damn. Nah, dog. His career is over with. His life ain't, but his career is.
Yeah.
If I was Diddy, I sell everything. I deposit all. I withdraw all my money, sell everything, and I take my ass to Thailand or some shit.
Yeah, I get told that way.
Yeah.
I get told that way.
Yeah. Take my ass.
Hey, you know, whatever time serves, whatever come up out of this, we come out of this. When they say you are free and clear, hey, start the music. Let me go get my shit and let me go get up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give anybody another chance to do anything. But like I said, if you stay over here, all fingers and toes must be straight.
Don't go to no parties.
Yeah.
Don't go to no award shows. Don't be standing up there. You gotta look. And that's the thing about Puff, right? Whenever he did something, he always wanted to address his people, meaning black people. He didn't want to look bad in the black people's eyes. He didn't fuck with nobody else. And that always been his character. He always wanted to show love and respect to black people. He always wanted to show them like, hey, this black excellence. So when something like this happened, now you got to stand in front of your black people and explain to them why this wasn't excellence. If you want to get back into the black people good graces, and you can't do that unless you just come out and say you're gay. If you come out and say, you know what, man, I'm a bisexual male, you know what I'm saying, this is what I'm into, this is that. If you came out and said that, then black people will let you rock. You know what I'm saying? Let them rock. All these niggas on down low anyway. Let that nigga rock, man. Fuck it. He gave us too much good music. He did too much for us, man. And he was man enough to come to us and say, hey, y'all, look, this is what it is. Let him rock. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But if you come back and try to deny the shit or just try to act like it didn't happen, or act like nobody said nothing, nobody know nothing, boy, they gonna laugh your ass to death.
Yeah. Cause that be my biggest thing. That's one of the biggest things in the world. I could say, for is me. You know, what could cause you to really, like, you know, look at somebody crazy, you know what I'm saying, and be like, hey, man, what's going on with you? When you see somebody do some shit, and the shit was wrong. Let's say have I disrespected you? I disrespected you. I didn't even apologize.
Yeah.
And a couple weeks go by. And I call you, hey Chris, what's going on, man? Shit, you wanna hang out? But the last time that we had an interaction, I disrespected you.
Yeah.
Instead of me coming back straight to say, hey man, Chris, hey man, dog, I'm sorry. That was my fault.
Yeah.
I apologize. I ain't gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come off the side. I'm gonna come around. I'm gonna do it this way. I want to see if he laugh and talk with me and see if he like me. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because the same respect that I wanted you to give me, I give it to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest problem that I see for me, I can say, with black people.
Yeah.
Their ego is so fucking goddamn throwed off that they cannot even come to you and say, hey man, I am sorry. Just a simple apology. Say, hey, I am sorry that I offended you. They will sit on their goddamn ass and be quiet for a bit, and then they'll jump up behind their goddamn telephone and start fucking playing.
Man, when I think about all the situations that I had in my life, man, if I or the other person would have just been like, hey man, my fault. De-escalate.
Yeah.
And if either person would have just been like, hey, you know what? Hey, that's my fault. I apologize. I shouldn't have did that. Or I didn't mean to do that. My fault. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. You're right. You're right. That would have solved a lot of problems.
Solved a lot of problems.
You're right.
The person that's in the wrong, you are even more wronger when you cannot say, hey man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Breaking Leg Smoke Shop subscribers, I don't know if you know that about Mark ENT, but Mark If I show you respect and you don't show it back, and you come around me trying to laugh and talk and I told myself, hey, you're gonna get a different reaction. I ain't gonna go crazy about it, but you're gonna get a different reaction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got to respect over him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, respect and love. We ain't into like and hate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We ain't into that over here. You know what I'm saying? So that's like I tell people that sit there tell me, oh, I want to see who like and hate each other. I tell you what, I'm finna solve that problem.
Yeah.
I'm finna get off. Hey, I'm finna get off around you. Get that up out my mixture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the only way, dog.
Mm-hmm. Give that person the same respect you want. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, your clout, your education, your money or whatever got you to the point where you don't think you don't think you're supposed to do that. Okay, that's fine. Ain't got no problem with that. I don't have nothing to do with you. Hey, I bypass it all together.
I just think everybody should just respect everybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I took went to the mall. We want some Chinese food, man. And the only Chinese food spot that we can think of that we know gonna be good is one at the mall. We ain't want to just try no Chinese food spot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I really hate going to places where there's a lot of people. I got like a weird anxiety with that shit when it's just a lot of people around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially in like it just fuck me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling my wife like, man, I don't really want to go to the mall. It's too many motherfuckers at that mall. It's a certain time of the day I pull up, but I'm like, I ain't really trying to be around all these motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of the same way to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I rather go where there ain't really so much of a crowd where I can just get in and out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or even if you don't want to get in and out, you just want to be able to not bump it. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be able to walk and not have to. How do I say it? Even if you don't want to just walk in and out, you still just want to go somewhere and not be a bunch of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's just too many people.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. So, especially in the food court at the mall. Anyway, she said, yeah, let's go. We get Chinese food. I wanted something. We went anyways. We went to Cumberland. And she said, you could drive around the back. It's the back entrance where the buses go. So we ride around there. We go to the back entrance. I'm like, oh, shit, okay, boom. We go in there, man. And I see this girl. She walked by me, right? She walked by all of us. And then she stopped and looked. And she was just looking at me up and down. And I'm seeing it on my peripheral. I feel like my wife seen it too, but she didn't say shit. She went off and was trying to get the boys and shit. I turn around to see her go get the boys. I turn back around. Would you believe this bitch cut right in front of me, dog? I'm talking about I'm this close to the guy in front of me. Like this the guy in front of me. I'm probably like this close. This bitch got right in between that dog.
Yeah.
Got right in between that dog. I turned around and was like, oh, because her hair was right there at my nose. I'm looking at her like, for real?
Yeah.
Wife and the kids come back. I'm like, let's get some of this Chinese food. She like, okay. She looked at the girl. She like, did she just cut in front of us? I'm like, well, I ain't even pay attention to that shit. But in reality, I did.
Mm-hmm.
But I just was like, why you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you? I saw you watching me, looking at me. Why you do that to cut in front of me? You could have just got behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Why risk an altercation with me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know me. You don't know my wife. You don't know us. Why risk an altercation with me? Why do that? I could have grabbed your motherfucking ass by your hair, back of your neck, dragged your ass up out the way. Like, watch out. What you got going on?
Mm-hmm.
Why risk an altercation? That's what I'm saying. Why do that? Why I gotta sit here and be like, hey, you cut in front of me? What words could you have possibly said after I said that?
Mm.
Only thing you could have said was so.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously how you feel. You just stood in front of me like that. So you risking a chance of an altercation. Because if I felt like questioning you, then I was ready for an altercation.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't question you and I just was like, hey, we're gonna go to another Chinese little spot right here. We'll go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
All fucking Chinese food, all the same. We'll go to the next one over there. If I wasn't on that type of time and I was on some like, oh hell no type of time, then what?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, like, man.
Yeah.
You right about that, man. You right. All it take for a motherfucker just apologize.
Yeah. But hey, but the killer part, he go to killer part. Once they get that in their mind. that no matter what I do, I'm never wrong. That's a problem.